I'm riding to Leicestershire, to a town called Repton.
Leicestershire.
I expect you to join me when you have finished here.
I can come now. I only need a horse.
Not yet. First speak with Randvi. She has more than one task for you here. Apart from growing this settlement, you must seek out alliances as well. We cannot pacify England with so few friends.
Then I must join you, Sigurd, for I am a fitter companion on long roads.
You belong here with the raiders, and you will act as Eivor commands.
Ride in safety, brother. I will follow as soon as I can. Yes, and I will keep our raiders sharp. Do as Eivor commands. Is he testing me? He may be. Sigurd is a wise man. I would sooner take orders from a louse.
He's like, fuck you, bitch. Damn. Damn, that got real.
My stable is a bit spared just now, but if you can build me something better, I promise you the finest of beasts.
A bustling stable would be a great boon here. I will see what I can do.
Alright, we're gonna go a Viking. Go get some supplies. That means all hands on deck. No, why y'all leaving the boat?
Greetings.
Go back.
Off we go.
To war. Raid and such of other things. Has a lot of yellow.
Can't raise the sail here.
Move, gentlemen, move.
We need an epic tale. Let the sail.
We need an epic tale.
I know a crazed man about my age called Rokur, who we had taken to calling Rokur the Rodent for his habit of collecting axes. For 20 years he collected axes of all make and size. He had never seen a day of battle, but he swore to Thor that he would. In his 31st year, after drinking too much ale, Rokur seduced another man's wife.
Ow.
Man called a holmgang against Rokur. Rokur accepted the holmgang, and on the agreed-upon day, he laid out 12 of his axes and asked, "Which of these will I use to slay you? Will it be Bone Splitter?" He said. "My bearded blade inscribed with Seidr runes, affixed to a handle of English oak, or Blood Fountain," he continued. "My Dane axe, which swings through the air on two hands with the speed of an arrow's flight. Or might it be Twin Wolf Wounder?" Rokur growled, growing even more bold. A fierce pair of throwing axes. At that moment, the man who had challenged Rokur brought a large stone down upon his head. Rokur died instantly, and his axes were given away as gifts.
Fuck. It's right here. Just turn, just turn, just turn, just turn, just turn. Holy piss. Face land. I'll go back. This way. Alright. Here we go, boys.
Monastery, over there.
We feed the raven this day!
We feed the raven this day. Yes. Damn. Oh, I just killed a civilian. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. Bullshit.
Look! A monastery!
Okay. Apparently we're not even at the one that I've been wanting to go to. Fair enough. No.
Sing us a song.
This way.
Who will share a tale?
Have you heard me tell the tale of the 6 Christian missionaries I lured away from their faith into the worship of Almighty Thor?
You showed them how to
Into
turn
the worship
horses
of
into
Almighty
cows
Thor.
simply by flipping them over. And they fainted with joy. That tale? I'll bet the priest
yes.
keeps silver there.
Yes, indeed.
Did I pass it? I did. I think. Stop! Move this river horse. I think we'll have better luck here. I'm gonna do this all silently. Yeah, 'cause this is the same one. Has to be. Fuck. This is the same one. So I don't know. We'll just go back and talk to Ramby after I see if I can get in here. Cannot. Fuck that. Not yet, anyways. Not yet. Could use the supplies, but motherfuckers are hard as shit. Nazar. Alright. Get us out of here.
Run up the sail! Let's have a song.
No, a
Let's hear a
story.
story.
Some years ago, I took to sea with a sword dancer called Aid. A brooding warrior with a face of stone and oak-hard arms. On a raid in Corland, we shored up along the edge of a forest and explored until we came to People Pots, a large farm. It was night, and all were asleep. So we set about plundering the place in the quiet of the evening, taking sheep and goats as we pleased. It was then that Ale saw a farmhand and pressed the boy for the family's hidden silver. The farmhand squawked like a crow. Being hid beneath an anvil at the smith forge, the silver was no trouble to lift. We seized and the boy back to the ship. It was then that Ale grew sad, for when the farmers woke with the crack of day, they would know they had been robbed, not by whom. So Ale ordered 3 of us to follow him back to the sleep-hushed hamlet. As we burnt the houses, Ale shouted his name. I am Ale, son of Skatlagrim, and I am the man who deprives you of everything but your life. I never sailed with Ale again.
Is there a secret?
You may not know this. Ragnar Lothbrok once asked me to lead his early assault on England myself. This would have been 8, maybe 10 years back. It's hard to say. The winters blow into one another like a great white fog. But I remember as if it were yesterday. Ragnar appeared at my home unannounced. Naturally, I welcomed him. He had traveled a great distance only to see me. So I poured him ale and fed him bread and listened as he talked. He was feeling anxious about his journey, leading so many men into such a great war. It was a burden he could not handle. It was then, with tears wetting his lids, that he said, Dag, teach me the art of war. Lead us to England and to victory. But I shook my head. Ragnar, I told him, I have 2 weddings I must attend soon. Were it not for these, surely I would help you. Ragnar bowed his head. Thank you, Dag, he said. Though you will not be on my ship, you will be present in spirit. And that is enough.
Pull up here.
Sorry, boys. We went a Viking and it kind of failed. But we'll fix this problem right now.
You are.
Yeah.
You wanted to see me?
As Sigurd has so ordered, it falls to us to expand our presence in England.
He wants to forge alliances, ironclad, with With every Norse, Dane, and Saxon here.
Right. We are the outsiders here. Making friends will help.
Where do we start?
My scouts come and go daily with interesting news and tidings, and I'm beginning to get my bearings in this fractured land. As I learn more, I can give you insight into each territory before you commit to a journey there.
Of course.
Once you have gained an ally in a territory, return home and speak to me. We'll decide your next move then.
I understand. So, where do we start?
You have two options just now. Join Sigurd in Leicestershire to the north and meet with the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, or head south to Grantebridgeshire to meet an army of Danes led by one Guthrum Jarl and his second, Soma. I should add, our young friend Hytham has been conferring with his own contacts in the cities. His research could be useful in winning us alliances throughout the cities of England. Speak with him and see what he needs.
I want to see the alliance map.
We'll just go down. You know what?
Tell me about Grantebridgeshire.
A force of Danes, called the Summer Army by the Saxons, is camped north of Grantebridge at some ruins across the river. We should curry favor with their leaders, Guthrum and Soma, if we hope to win their trust and allegiance. My scouts did not meet them in person, so I can say little for the state of their army. Consider this a starting point.
I want my food to hurry up and get here. I'm fucking hungry. Soon. Yes.
I will leave right away.
Good. And may the blessings of Freya follow.
Yes, let it follow. It's time, my ravens.
Man your oars! No reason to sail here. Sing, my ravens. You salt skulls, got a story?
Here's a tale to tickle your
Delivery. Yeah.
I was drinking in Stavanger with some companions. With us in the mead hall were men of Bard Jarl's clan, one of which was a poet named Halli, called Sarcastic Halli by most. 7 ale horns into his night, Halli stood upon his table and called across the room to another man, a skald named Tjodolf. Tjodolf, he yelled, I can compose a more beautiful poem with my belching than you could with your tongue and fine words. The room laughed. Tjodolf loudest of all. I accept your challenge, Sarcastic Halli, he shouted. Allow me to begin. Tudolf then spoke this verse. Sad Hully drowns in horns of hubris, squeaking like a stoat, yet proudly the pup calls it poetry. The room laughed again, with Hully joining in. Then, Hully tripped across the room and opened his mouth to speak his verse. From his throat erupted a jet of vomit into Tudolf's face. His only composition that night, of which he seemed most proud.
Jesus.
Randvi mentioned this place. The last known location of the Summer Army. Be my eyes, Sunan.
Hold! Who goes there?
A friend, an ally. I'm looking for the Summer Army.
Camp leader is up top. You can't miss him.
Saxons caught us without weapons. It's no way to die. That's true Christian behavior. Slaughtered us in our sleep.
Hail! What has happened here?
Who is asking?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Did you and your men fail to take the village?
No. No, we had it for a time. It was nothing but a
For a
cluster of
time?
hotel and dope huts when we came. We made it lively. Gruntbridge was a thriving hub of trade and song under the care of Suma Ayalskona. But the Saxons took it back. They appeared within the city as if rising from the shadows and drove us out.
What about the city walls and your guards?
The walls were unbreached, the guards unaware. It was like they burst out of the center of the city itself, setting aflame everything in their path, shouting some nonsense about an ancient order of warriors. By the time I saw the fires, too many of us were killed or captured. Our Yarsko Masuma, she bellowed a retreat and we took refuge in the ruins. But in the chaos we were separated. She and the bulk of our forces fled northeast into the swamps. I'd follow if we were fit to. We need her iron fist.
I can find Soma. Be ready when we return.
She'll be deep in the fog of the Fenlands by now. Find her longship. That's your best bet.
We must row in these waters. Sing us a song. Who will share a tale? Sail! Catch the wind! Not long before leaving for England, I made a solitary trek into the mountains east of Thornburg. Looks like Ragnarok itself came for Grantbridge.
A great battle raged nearby. Hold course. We'll see what else lies within the fog.
Look! Some sort of boat there!
All right, back to the story.
I was looking for elk or deer or other game.
Let's see you, old friend.
My luck was poor, and I could find nothing worth my arrows. Coming up over a rise, I saw a rounded mountain ahead of me, with a strange narrow slit in the earth, running left to right. There appeared to be fresh water in this crevasse. Round rumbled, and the crevasse shuddered. Then it opened, as wide as a lake, and ringed with color. Stepping back to take in the view, I realized with a shock what I was seeing. The Eye of Jormungandr, the World Serpent. Yes. Blessing us with his dreams. Oh, if we could return there now, I would